collar on this, so you always want to be turning right on center line. The tool center line, of course. So if you've got 3/8 of an inch worth of tool,
Right.
and it's designed to be downhill ever so slightly, the top edge is the cutting edge. That should be your center line.
Right.
And that's kind of true for.
I was forgetting.
Rate the speed. You can sneak up on your RPM that you want. And that'd probably be shaking the crap out of your leg.
Oh.
You feel there's just a light vibration in this.
Yeah. Well,
So-
especially mine being.
Find it, where you're up there, that comfortable position where you feel powerful and you can get in that position. And so a lot of times it's people want to step into it where you really should step back.
Right.
That's going to put you out of the line of fire of anything bad happening too.
Right.
So we're pushing with our right hand only. And as we start to move across the surface, watch up here, not here.
Right.
And you can see whether or not we're going uphill or downhill. Looks like we're going down a little bit, so we can swing back. The dovetail, or the tenon rather. Okay. Position. Let me clean that off so I can draw a line on it. So we're looking for about 2 3/4, so about there. Okay, so yeah, let me switch that way so I can guide that. Bevel parallel with the leg. That's where we're going to start our cut. We're going to grab a little tiny bit of wood. And after we started that, we're going to look at the result rather than anything else. Are the sides parallel? If they are, we're going to go ahead and push. And right before we get to the bottom, we're going to close our flute. Got to go to here because we don't care about anything but getting rid of that flump. 45 degrees, bevel parallel. Just using that. So it's basically like a skew cut. And you see it's almost shiny.
Yep.
Is how clean it is. Otherwise your tool will try to run around the hole and bad things will happen. So we're going to pretend like we're going to take a regular cut into it. And so we're going to cut in there, keeping up on our level mark. And as we get in there, right to that point right there, we're going to roll our flute. We're going to roll our flute and straight and push. Maybe hands. Push harder. Push. It takes a bit of pressure because the tip is not really designed to do that particular operation. Point right there and really roll around.
Yep.
We want to take off 3/8 of an inch right there and 1/8 of an inch where we start. Ready? Yep. Start way at the top and keep that 45 degrees and start right there. Roll. About just shy of hanging up on our corner. She's always about 3 seconds late in the action. Keep across that once or twice more. Try not to go too much deeper. But get rid of that ridge and take a little bit more off.
Yep.
Then fix that bottom one more time. Because the advantage of leaving almost 3/4 of an inch in our bottom. Because if we needed it on the inside, we get to use it. If we need it on the bottom, then we can use it there.
Right.
Ready? Yep. Side, it's on the other.
Yep.
Always. So probably one more pass with that on the outside. And I would say the inside's ready for the next grit. Don't miss it.
That was that poly food safe where
They haven't made it, which is another reason to upgrade it. But for this, we protect the lathe with a paper towel. We're going to protect this chuck by staying the hell away from it. So we're only going to put poly on to about the apex of this corner right here. And we're going to protect the brush, which is about 3 months old now, sitting in this cup of poly that gets refilled every day, by always keeping the bristles pointed down towards the earth. So we're gonna work at 12 o'clock here and just kind of slowly move across it like a regular player. It's not a house, you don't need to paint it, the wood will come to you. Staying away from that corner. On the inside, we're gonna push it into the middle of the clock, move it down to about 6 as we work across, and then get the top rim somewhere over here about 9. Bristles are always pointed down, handle doesn't get gross, and I kid you not, that brush is 3 months old. God, I actually haven't sanded and finished the floor in a long time. It was one of those things I gotta get certified to do that, and then I did a few, and I'm like, I do not
Don't
done
done
that.
that.
Nice fine cut. And drag away from it just a little. So you can get a fairly clean corner. Don't worry about that too much, because when we hit that with the sander, that's gonna leave us a nice smooth round edge in there.
It's alright.